Yeah. I mean, every year you kind of have these memories, but man, that's what it comes down to. It's memories. You start cleaning out that locker, you touch those cleats you haven't touched since training camp, and then you just go through like a mirage of what was going on then. But yeah, but at the end of the day, like I'm personally thankful for health. I mean, that's probably the biggest thing a football player can be ever be thankful for is to come out the season healthy, because what that does is it gives you hope for next season. It gives you something to build on and be like, all right, like I did what I did this year. What can I do next year?
What kind of hope do you have for yourself and for this team next year?
Yeah, I mean, at this point in my career, my hope is always intertwined with the team. I mean, I've always been a big believer of like, if you hope to have an all-star season to be like a Hall of Fame player, you're only going to get your team to be that much better. So this offseason, I just feel like a responsibility of like, hey, I got to be the best I ever was. I mean, I'm going into my 8th season now. I got to be better than I was my rookie year, and see if I can't make a difference on the team.
Can you pinpoint where it kind of went wrong for you guys, or why it went wrong for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, wrong is a relative word. I mean, the one thing the CFL, if I were to ever tell someone that is just ingrained in my head, is like they figured out the game. There is no game, even till the last week when there's meaningless games. How many a walk off punt? It's like baseball. We're still in baseball right here. So to me, it's like in winning seasons, you have plenty of games you win by one possession in the last 30 seconds. And guess what? In losing seasons, you just have the same thing. It just falls on the other side. So that's just how talented this league is. That's how close this league is. That in life sometimes it's not that you're bad. It's just things may have not went that way for a particular reason. But the biggest thing you got to do is like, all right, take back, remember those moments, so that if that same situation happens again, which it probably will in the CFL, oh, I did that this time. Let me make sure I don't make that same mistake. And then after that, just see how the cookie crumbles.
Do you feel like you're a Calgary Stampeder? We've talked about before how you kind of moved around early on in your career, and now you've been here for a couple of years. Does this feel like home for you now?
Yeah, I mean, my whole career I've been trying to find a home. But it's, again, Coach Wall used to always say, life is or football is a microcosm of life. And you may have the best plans, the best intentions. I'm going to go to this school. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this job. And guess what happens? We all been there. Life just happens, and you can only control what you can control. So, and that's what I focus on every day, is that I put in that work, because I remember being a kid in 7th grade, being on the D team, and no one wanted me. And I still have that feeling of, you know what, like, I'm never good enough. And if I work for it, maybe someone would want me this next year. So I'm always fighting for just another opportunity to strap it on one more time.